Life presents us with countless questions, yet one of the most fundamental is the question of the meaning of existence, of why we are here, why we do what we do, and what truly gives our lives significance. Most often, we search for answers externally, in the words of others, in textbooks, in motivational lectures, or in advice from friends. Yet meaning is not something that can be found on a shelf as a ready-made solution. Meaning of life does not arrive as an object you can hold in your hands and understand in a single glance. Meaning is a process, an experience, and a conscious living of each moment we call life. To seek meaning, it is essential to stop perceiving life as a linear sequence of events where each must lead to a specific outcome. Many of us spend our lives striving for external achievements, measuring existence by career milestones, amounts of money, social recognition, or popularity, believing that these markers contain the secret to meaning. Yet the truth is that external markers are only reflections of our inner state. They do not inherently fill life with depth if internal emptiness remains. Meaning begins with observing oneself, understanding that every thought, every feeling, every reaction is a signal, a clue about what is truly important to us, not imposed by society. The first step toward finding meaning is learning to listen carefully to oneself, distinguishing between genuine desires and external programming adopted as one's own. Many live under the weight of others' expectations. Parents, friends, society, culture create an image of how one should be, and under this pressure, it is easy to lose contact with one's authentic self. When one begins asking, "What truly matters to me, not to anyone else?" a door opens into a space where meaning arises from conscious choice, not imposed norms. Another crucial aspect is embracing uncertainty. The meaning of life rarely appears as a definitive answer, as if someone handed us a ready-made recipe. It unfolds gradually, through experience, action, mistakes, pain, and joy, through humility in the face of what cannot always be controlled. Understanding this means letting go of the search for a single right path and allowing oneself to move, experiment, explore, and experience different facets of life without demanding instant clarity, because it is precisely through this exploration that meaning gains depth and personal significance. It is vital to recognize that the meaning of life is closely tied to what we create ourselves and how we influence the world around us. It does not require grand achievements or heroic deeds. It can be small acts of care, attention to loved ones, noticing beauty in details, creating something with one's hands, appreciating life, and sharing that appreciation with others. Meaning emerges wherever engagement exists, wherever our actions reflect our values, wherever our presence leaves even a small, tangible mark in the world and in the lives of others. Acceptance of mortality is another essential element. Mortality should not be feared, rather, the awareness that each moment is unique and unrepeatable can become the key to a profound sense of meaning. When we perceive life as finite, we begin to appreciate its details, to notice beauty in the ordinary, to choose what truly matters to us, and to release what does not resonate with our inner world. In this perspective, meaning ceases to be abstract or distant. It becomes alive, immediate, and every day offers new opportunities for its manifestation. The practical approach to finding meaning involves creating a personal system of reflection, regularly asking oneself what brings satisfaction, what inspires, what quickens the heart. This can take the form of written notes, journaling, meditation, solitary walks, or internal dialogue. The key is honesty with oneself, attending to inner signals, and resisting the temptation to conform to external standards. Through this attentive inquiry, an internal compass develops, guiding one toward actions and decisions imbued with meaning. Meaning is also intimately connected to relationships and community. One cannot fully experience the meaning of life in complete isolation. Our lives intertwine with the lives of others, with their joys, sorrows, successes, and failures. Conscious participation in shared endeavors, offering help and support, sharing experiences, creates a space where one's meaning becomes part of something larger, where actions have social and emotional significance. This does not require grand feats, it suffices to be present, to listen, to support, to share, and to be part of the living flow. Meaning evolves as we evolve. What once brought fulfillment may lose significance over time, and this is natural. It is important to remain open to revising values, adjusting goals, and accepting changes in oneself and the surrounding world. Mental flexibility and openness to new experiences allow meaning to remain vibrant, alive, and personally satisfying. Finally, meaning is deeply rooted in the present moment. Many search for it in the future, through achievements, plans, or events that have not yet occurred. Yet real life unfolds here and now, and it is in this infinitely small point, in the present breath, in contact with sensations, thoughts, and emotions, that true meaning emerges. Learning to notice and appreciate the present reveals meaning in everyday life, in small details, in simple actions performed with attention and care. Seeking meaning is therefore not a race toward an abstract goal, nor striving for an ideal. It is an inward journey toward one's own values, desires, emotions, and actions. It is the ability to be honest with oneself, to inhabit the present moment, to embrace uncertainty and mortality, to create meaningful acts, and to build connections with the world. Meaning manifests when we stop waiting for a ready-made answer and begin consciously living each day, making it valuable through attention, action, and engagement. At that moment, understanding arises naturally. Life is already full of meaning when we cease searching externally and start generating it within ourselves, in every act, thought, breath, and interaction with the world. Life gains significance not when we achieve greatness, but when each moment is imbued with presence, mindfulness, and attention to self and surroundings, and it is in this ongoing, deeply reflective living of each instant that the answer to the question of life's meaning reveals itself.